My name is Betty Yu, and culture has always been an important aspect of my life. As I've been raised with both American and Chinese influences, I've grown up listening to traditional music playing around the house and reading Chinese picture works such as 谈诗的小狗and English books like Harry Potter. And I've always been interested in culture ever since I was young. I participated in Chinese folk dance and ballet and was part of the Chinese dance troupe that was on America's Got Talent. And I participated in Chinese school from 1st to 10th grade and took the national HSK exam and passed. And that's a requirement to graduate from Chinese school. But my one regret was never being serious about Chinese when I was younger. And now that I'm more mature, I really want to sink myself into learning more Chinese and learning more about the culture. And I've always been surrounded by art. Art is one of my passions, and I love how you can share art throughout the world, and art just speaks for itself. And you don't need languages to express its meaning and beauty. It's just really universal, and that's why I'm hoping to keep art as my hobby. And I'm currently learning animation, which is just amazing. So I hope that I can share it with everyone from different cultures and stuff, because it's really an eye-opening experience. And the same with art can be described with music. I've learned piano ever since I was 6, but stopped when I was 12. I played both the clarinet and the oboe in elementary school and middle school, but unfortunately stopped at high school. I love international music. I listen to music from everywhere. American, Chinese, Spanish, Korean, Japanese, some Indian and French as well. I actually even have a Korean album right here, and I just love how music can just bring everyone together. The courses I took in high school included world language and internationally focused programs. I took Spanish from 6th grade all the way up to 10th grade until Spanish 3, and I dropped that and started learning Chinese because, again, I really wanted to focus more on the cultures I grew up in, and I always regretted not taking Chinese seriously. So I'm planning to take the AP Chinese exam this May as well, and I really enjoy just reading through all these stories and learning about the culture, and I've never been ashamed to say I was Chinese. In fact, I love the fact that I'm Chinese, because I come from a rich origin and history, and it's just so amazing. And my family in China, they tell me all these great things about China, and even though America and China do share its differences, I love both of them really equally, and I hope I can go to China very soon, because the last time I went was about 4 years ago. As for extracurricular clubs, I volunteer frequently for Books for Africa, but I mainly do it out of school in the actual warehouse where I sort through the books and stuff and classify them and getting rid of the books that aren't needed. And it's so amazing because you meet people who share the similar interests with you, and you see books from all over the world in different languages, different religions, and it's amazing. I'm also helping North Fulton Community Charities, and I'm part of National Honor Society. And also for NFCC, we worked on that through FBOA, which I believe should also be on the list, because it deals with international businesses like global business. And with that, we did the Campbell, which you may have remembered from our school, and it was a huge success. Us and Johns Creek both donated about 7,900 cans, and it was just amazing. But I'm also part of the World Language Club, and that celebrates holidays like Chinese New Year, Cinco de Mayo, etc., and it educates the students on the country of origin and what the holiday really is. But at the same time as having fun, you learn so much about the culture through what we teach to them. Like Saturnalia is from a Roman origin, and if you don't know what it is, search it up because it's really interesting. Also, International Night is something everyone should go to. It's absolutely amazing, and there's actually some countries that you're surprised would show up to it. And you learn so much from the trifolds they have up and the videos they give, and the entertainment, it's seriously just so cool, and you can learn so much about the culture as well. And speaking of dancing, like apart from Chinese dancing and ballet, I also do Zumba, which I know is in our school, but I don't do it at the school. I do it outside the school. And it's like a mix of modern dancing and Spanish dancing, and it's really, really fun. But where I go, there's always a diversity of people dancing to it, like Indians, especially Chinese, Korean, Spanish, and American people. As for my volunteering, I volunteer at Shin Times, which is actually run by my father in this branch. It's a famous Chinese newspaper company where they also deal with visas as well. So, along with my dad, I also go to so many different events, Chinese, Korean, typically in the Asian community. And I have so many chances to meet different people and network with all kinds of business officials and all that stuff, and it's just really amazing. Especially in the Chinese culture way, because I go to all these traditional dances, I interview the dancers, and it's really, really, really cool. I also spend my time going to Sachi Kodo, a former CNN anchor's annual Who's Who ceremony, where they recognize prominent Asian figures in the community. Funny story, I actually met an small Asian actor who's now married to one of the most famous actresses in China. And I thought that was really cool. But I also spend my time volunteering at the Asian Americans Advancing Justice. They promote equal protection, advocate work visas, educate Asian Americans on voting, and encourage them to vote as well. And they aim to promote leadership and advocacy training. And like 2 weeks ago, I went to the Capitol on one of their meetings to lobby for bills strengthening and suppressing Asian rights in Georgia. And this is a really cool part. I currently intern at the Well Refugee Center. It's a nonprofit organization that helps refugees get Social Security, Medicaid, Grady, Obamacare insurance, etc. It basically helps them when they're in need, because a lot of the people here, they don't always get what they want, and it's really hard and they're struggling to get by. And this is such an eye-opening experience, like seriously. You see and hear things you've never seen before. For example, these refugees often escape their country due to war, political disasters, abuse, etc. And because of all the abuse they get, the refugees often, they are so mentally and physically abused, but yet they're so strong, and it's really amazing. And their stories sometimes are really tear-jerking, and I've even cried several times. Like, some are slaves, and some see their family and friends get killed right in front of their eyes, but they're just so strong. They hang on to reality, and it's just really, truly amazing. And it's actually one of the employees I work with is one of the Lost Boys of Sudan. And yeah. So Clarkston is really known as the city of refugees, and for some people, and like this, as mentioned before, when I went to the Capitol for lobbying, I saw students of Clarkston High School, and it's really amazing. And the people I met at this refugee center are from all over the world as well. I met people from Burma, Bhutan, Nepal, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Iran, Israel, India, etc., etc. And it was just, Finally, I attended the 2015 Special World Olympics in LA, where there were over 750 countries. Okay, so I helped do track and table tennis, and I'm actually a national umpire and referee in table tennis. And again, like like art and music, sports bring people together from all over the world, and it's just for one sport too, and it's really amazing. And despite all their disabilities, they people there again were some of the strongest people I've ever seen. Their smiles were so bright, their determination was so strong, and I was just so impressed. So the 1 week experience at the event was just so amazing, and everyone was just so friendly and supportive of one another. There was serious competition, but at the same time it was all about just having fun. I'm also interested in studying abroad in different countries when I'm in college as well. And speaking of college, I am going to Northwestern this fall with a possible interested major in international studies. I applied for Asian studies, but I really want to expand my research to not only just Asia, but probably all over the world, like Africa, Europe, Australia, South America, and that would be just so amazing if I could travel abroad. And in the future, I really want to make an impact, just like how I'm giving back to the community by volunteering at the refugee center. I want to become a lawyer, and possibly even an immigration lawyer, because I really want to have a chance to work with those that are coming from all over the world again and helping them for what they deserve and what they should get from America, which is the land of the free. And I just really wish that I could help them out, and I hope that all my international skills and experiences I've learned over these past 4 years in high school and from beyond that, I really hope that I can help them out, give them the support they need, and I really just want to help those in need who absolutely deserve it. And it's just so amazing just meeting people all over the world and having this taste of international experience, and it's just really overwhelming. So this was my video for the International Skills Diploma Seal, so thank you for watching, and I really hope with my international experience from my culture and my interest in learning about other cultures and people, and I'm really passionate about learning this as well, and I really hope that I can make a difference to the community once I get out and become maybe an immigration lawyer or a social security lawyer to work with the refugees that I work with. And so yeah, I really hope that you consider me as a potential candidate for this. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. I had so much fun making this video actually, so thank you.